Verstappen's never had back-to-back poles in his life. He has now in Formula One, and by nearly 0.4 of a second, Max Verstappen has sent the Red Bull garage into raptures. He's on pole for the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's on pole for the opening race of the season, and it's the first time Red Bull have done it since 2013.
When the qualifying session started, I was like, okay, wow, I'm really happy with the balance changes I made. And then in Q2, we looked really close, and I was like, wow, maybe it's closer than I thought.
And it's lights out and away we go, and it's Max Verstappen against Lewis Hamilton. They both got away quite evenly. Hamilton tucks in behind the Red Bull, and Leclerc already alongside Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton goes into turn one behind Max Verstappen. Bottas is being challenged all the while.
Max Verstappen is not going to like this, I'm sure, as he sees Lewis. Mercedes switching the strategies and keeping Red Bull guessing. As the DRS for Verstappen, he's getting extra pace, but it's not enough to make an overtake here.
Yeah, he's got one more chance up into turn 4. He's gone a little bit deep there, but he will get another helping of the rear wing, but Hamilton's got him covered.
This is the second DRS zone. There's one more to come after this. Hamilton is quite comfortable, I think, with Verstappen this far. He starts this year going for a record-breaking 8th World Championship. He has been put under immense pressure by Max Verstappen and Red Bull here tonight. Sir Lewis Hamilton, as he is now, crosses the line and wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. It is Hamilton and Verstappen, Verstappen and Hamilton wheel to wheel going into the field of the Terminal chicane. Hamilton is forced wide and he's lost a little bit of bodywork as well. Sergio Perez is in third place at the moment, looking to make it into second. The rest covered in a blanket of spray. Verstappen leads the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Up by the race leader, down to Valtteri Bottas.
Oh, and sliding off the road goes the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton.
Escape from the gravel trap.
He realises that it's effectively a front-wheel drive car right now, isn't it, as he reverses out.
Got the DRS this time, and it is not Charles Leclerc, and it is Lewis Hamilton. And is this what Hamilton needs to blast past that Ferrari? It very much is what he needed to blast past that Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton is back up into the podium places. Hamilton close enough, and he does look to be an awful lot closer. And once again, Norris makes him go the long way round, but Hamilton was close enough, under braking, to get alongside and ahead. Max Verstappen, for the first time in his career, takes victory in Italy, and it was a victory by a long, long margin. And Sir Lewis Hamilton, he wins the Portuguese Grand Prix, and it's the checkered flag as the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton. First podium in Monaco, it's his first win in Monaco. Max Verstappen leads the World Championship and wins the Monaco Grand Prix. 5 lights on ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go, and Leclerc gets away well ahead of Hamilton and Verstappen, and then you got Sainz and Gasly scrapping away behind them. Ferrari of Charles Leclerc has Lewis Hamilton right behind him, and Leclerc's been leading throughout this race, but not for long, because Hamilton's got the toe, he's got the slipstream, he doesn't need DRS, and we're watching Charles Leclerc under massive pressure from Max Verstappen. He's had to wait a few laps to get past the Ferrari. It's happened now at the beginning of lap 7. Hamilton leads, Verstappen is now second and chasing after the Mercedes, the runoff area. Hamilton comes in, Verstappen and Perez stay out. Hamilton, it's a slow stop again. He's boxing. Ted, down to you.
Yeah, I can see it just a couple of garages down. Let's have a look. Yeah, going well so far. That's not the 1.8 I've seen. What was it, about the 2-second mark? Very, very solid. One tyres on.
I tell you what, Ted, Max Verstappen is away and he is going to be ahead of Lewis Hamilton. That's the crucial thing here. Hamilton's slow start has cost him track position after the pit stop to Max Verstappen. Oh, and it's Max Verstappen! Max Verstappen on the main straight, leading this race, now out of this race. Sergio Perez leads from Lewis Hamilton.
Frustrating and very disappointing. So close to the finish to retire with a tire blowout. So yeah, it's a big shame. Sometimes you can hate the sport for a few hours, and then yeah, I'll be fine again.
Perez Perez on pole, Hamilton alongside him on the front row. Perez gets away well, Hamilton will wheel spin. Sebastian Vettel is coming at them as well. Perez tries to cut off Hamilton, who locks up and goes straight on. Perez leads from Sebastian Vettel, and then comes Pierre Gasly and Charles Leclerc, and Hamilton has gone from second in the race to falling out of the point.
And it's really painful, but I'm really sorry to the team.
Perez wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Even start from the front two. Bottas gets away better than Perez, who's quickly caught by Carlos Sainz. Verstappen leading them then down towards turn one from Hamilton from Bottas, who just has to back up a bit, and Verstappen goes off the track, and that gives the lead to Lewis Hamilton.
So Hamilton has to now get his foot down to watch out for the undercut from Max Verstappen. Hamilton stops, Verstappen making his way around turn 12. Very neat change there. Verstappen gifted almost Hamilton the lead. They've got it back and they've taken that lead. Yes, they have, as Max Verstappen wins the French Grand Prix. Max Verstappen slows down to take the checkered flag and absolutely crush the opposition here at the Red Bull Ring. He wins the Styrian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Critical corners for this Grand Prix.
Hamilton's going to try again, this time on the inside, and continent touch. Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash into Cox. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen coming together. Hamilton continues on. Charles Leclerc now leads the British Grand Prix.
What do you mean with disrespectful when one guy is in the hospital and the other one is waving the flag around like nothing has happened?
He chases the checkered flag. He wins the British Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. And there's Lando Norris touch, and into each other goes Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, and that's the Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri getting caught up as the McLaren spot.
While the marshals can clear the debris, the damage you can see on car number 33.
Hamilton's going to be the only one who's going to start this race. Lights out, away we go for Lewis Hamilton only. Esteban Ocon takes the lead. Sebastian Vettel goes through. When Hamilton comes out into this race, he's now going to field right at the back. Esteban Ocon is going to be a Grand Prix winner in Formula One. Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton from 14th comes back to finish on the podiums.
Max Verstappen wins the Belgian Grand Prix.
Max Verstappen, who crosses the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix. It is lights out and away we go.
His championship rival, indeed, he's alongside him.
And Hamilton and Verstappen go into the second chicane, and Hamilton goes off onto the rumbles. Out of Red Bull, the kings of the sub 2 second pit stop. They'll be lucky if that's sub 10 seconds.
Hamilton now does come into the pits. Is a little bit slow as well.
And there's Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane. Once again, it's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out. Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, away we go. And Hamilton takes the lead of the race as Lando Norris slides off the track. He finds the checkered flag as a centurion. Lewis Hamilton, it's 100 race victories. He wins the Russian Grand Prix, and he retakes the championship lead. And Bottas crosses the line to win the Turkish Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins the US Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton has to settle for second. He wins the Mexico City Grand Prix. Max Verstappen. Round 19, it's lights out, away we go. Bottas gets away well ahead of Verstappen, but Verstappen is coming back. Carlos Sainz pulls over to the inside. Sainz isn't going to fight that one. Is Hamilton going to go to the left, to the right? It's going to be to the right. It's going to be round the outsides. And for the second lap, running the crowd cheer as Lewis Hamilton passes Sergio Perez. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. He was last at the start of the sprint. He's trying to take the lead from Verstappen, but he is forced wide by Verstappen.
Hamilton with a much better exit down to
Grand Prix. Hamilton on top in Qatar. 5 times the championship leaders changed this season. What will happen now as it's lights out and away we go?
Very like Charles Leclerc, isn't it? And the back end stepped out on the way into 22.
Verstappen stays out and takes the lead of this race. They're now red flagging the race, and this is now played very much into Red Bull and Max Verstappen's hand. And away we go again, and Verstappen and Hamilton are going to be neck and neck going into turn 1, and Hamilton's got a better start, and Hamilton goes into the first corner as Bottas locks up, almost hits Verstappen, who goes off the track, and then forces Hamilton wide as Esteban Ocon gets ahead of Lewis Hamilton and goes into second place, and that's Sergio Perez who's been tagged. Lights out and away we go. Ocon ahead of Hamilton, but not by much. Verstappen's going to go down the inside. It's pretty over Hamilton. And Ocon touch. Down the main straight we come. Lewis Hamilton pulls out to the left-hand side and gets past Esteban Ocon. Gaining and he's gaining on Max Verstappen. He's going to go for a move here. Lewis Hamilton trying to get into the lead of the race. They go wheel to wheel into the first corner. Again at turn 27, and Hamilton has now got past Verstappen. It's Hamilton and Mercedes on top.
Lewis, if you win on Sunday, it will be your record-breaking 8th title. Max, if you win, it will be your first.
I'm here to do the best job I can.
I arrive here just trying to do the best I can.
It's lights out, away we go, and Hamilton gets a decent start, and he's already ahead of Max Verstappen. There's a bit of jockeying going on between Silverstone and Monza. Hamilton leads into the first corner very well. There's 3 abreast coming into the turn 9 head. Then Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton almost coming together. Hamilton has to go off the track and touch fans. Rolling in the background. Lewis Hamilton in the lead, but we have to get out of the place. Max Verstappen about to make what should be his one only bit of Sergio Perez will stay out. Take the lead of this race. Neat stop.
Lewis will be nervous at the back of the Red Bull, and Perez will have a lunge up the inside inevitably. Lewis cuts back underneath him, and that's exactly what we expected to happen. He will now drive past him, give him a cheery little wave, and that was about all Perez could do, or was it? Perez with DRS is coming back into turn 9.
Can Perez make it into turn 9? He's saved up a bit of energy. And Hamilton, you can see him right in the background. Hamilton needs to get past Perez here. He does get past Perez. He moves towards the inside. He's going to force Perez the long way round.
Now he gets clean out of the way.
Nicholas Latifi has crashed to go onto that Red Bull car. Yes, it is.